To God be the glory. And shout out to my man T-Mott. And you know what? I was just looking at your video, T-Mott, on black man versus black woman. And it is so sad that we can't get along nowadays. And you know, I like to say this on top. I love everybody. I love all races, don't matter what color you are, who you are. And it's sad that us as black folks keep doing each other the way we do each other. And the black woman always talking bad about the black man, and the black man always down on the black woman. And now you got children in the middle who are angry, growing up with anger, and turning out doing the same thing that they saw was doing when they was raised. And I heard so many black women always talking about ain't no more good men. And you look at what be going on, the average woman, look like 80% of them always want to go out and get the thug man. And then when the thug man get locked up or dead, they crying, talking about, God, why did you let these things happen to me? First of all, God ain't the one put you in the situation. Then you crying and questioning God, why you do this to me, God, why this, why that, and wondering why God haven't bailed you out of it. And black men always down on the women. Oh, she's a hoe. She a slut. Everybody done been with that. And it's so sad, y'all. And you got people just making babies for the hell of it. Some making babies just for income tax return. And these kids are growing up stuck in the middle, hurt. Can we put away these foolish things? Can you just try something different in life? And I love my black folks. I'm proud to be black. And if I had to start all over again, I would want to be black because I'm happy with the way God made me. I don't point blame at folks like a lot of black folks do. We keep blaming the white man for this, blaming the white man for that. You are a grown man and you can make your own choices and decisions. God gave us a free will to make our own choices. The white man ain't messing your life up. You messing your own life up right now because there are better choices. And when we look at this whole dating thing, and you see so many women, black women, down on a black man when he go get a white woman. See, first of all, I'm not here to say that's bad or that's good because what you like is what you like. I don't care. I don't have to go home to neither one of you. I go home to myself. So I don't down nobody. But I know how it is to date sisters. And there are some good women out here, just like there are some good men out here. But it's hard to find nowadays. Because first of all, like I was talking about in the other video, it's about this what can you do for me thing. And if you can't value yourself enough, like my cousin Ashley say, how much do you value yourself? And you got so many women out here that keep on saying this, and let me quote it like they say, I'm just looking for a nigga to take care of me and my kids. Man, I'm so sick of hearing that. See, if you line up your life with the will of God, the way God say do, you ain't got to worry about all this other stuff. It's too many people going out getting what they want and then getting mad when they get what they want and then they stuck with it trying to figure out how they going to bail the hell on out of it and crying to God every night. No, you got to get your life in order. In all things, you should do things in decent and order. And the Bible teaches us how to be toward one another. And I can't stand to see the way the black people keep doing each other. And you got some men they don't care at all. They really don't. You got so many men just, every time they see a black woman, see a hoe, they cussing her out. Don't even know nothing about it just by the way she dressed. Now your appearance do show the way you are. If you dress like a hoe, you're going to be treated like a hoe. That's why you should dress lady like a woman. Dress like a woman should dress. Because it ain't about how sexy you looking on the outside. What's on the inside is what counts. I'm so sick of looking at all these fine women and they don't have a brain. They can't do nothing. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to do nothing. They all about themselves and they conceited. Not all of them though. There are some beautiful dynamic black women that loves they self first and they ain't putting anybody in front of their kids. That's what I was talking about in the other video, how your husband comes before your kids. But men, when you gonna stand up and start doing what men need to do? You can't spend no time with the baby. See, this the thing I hate. It was so easy to make the baby, but once the baby get her, everybody running away from it. And you got the brother that want to be there for his kid, and the woman still acting stupid. Putting more and more hurt on the kid, and child support is just sky high. God almighty. You got good men out here taking care of their kids and still on child support. And half the time the woman don't even want to work. Like the child gonna stay young forever and forever. And I'm not down on my black women, I'm just speaking real talk. I know too many women just keep on saying, I'm looking for a nigga to take care of me and my kids, and they ain't got nothing going but a bunch of kids. And they're expecting all of this, requiring all of this out of the man, and the man ain't got half of what they got. I feel sorry for the single people that don't have kids like myself, because we don't have a chance half of the time. And when you get into these relationships, it's just terrible. All the kids are so out of control. And see, the way you train up a child, you show them. I'm tired of people just trying to tell them this, tell them that. No, you show your child how to live through your life. That's why I kept saying it was so hard for a woman to raise a son on her own. You don't have those genes. Yeah, it could be done, but it's going to be an unbalanced kid like it is nowadays. All of these kids that don't have both parents are pretty much unbalanced. Not all of them, but the majority of them. I would say 80% of the kids that grow up without their mom and their daddy, hey, they are unbalanced, and they grow up with that same anger inside of them. If a son watched his father dog out his mother, 9 times out of 10, when he grow up, he gonna dog out whoever he with. Because what you see as a child plays a big impact on you as a child. And you start doing only what you saw your daddy do, what your mama do. And there's so many parents, they only just trying to be their kid's friend. Oh, you need to stand up and show your child how to be brought up as a child. Show them when they wrong. That's why I can't stand when a woman, if I date a woman and the woman she don't want to let me do what I need to do for them kids. I need to show them if they ain't being disciplined. See, one thing about me, I am a disciplined child. See, they didn't play that with us growing up. We was taught how to respect our parents, and we was taught how to respect grown people. That's why I don't disrespect nobody. That's why when I see a child out of order, they'll tell you at the church, they call me the church daddy. I'll tear your kid up in a minute. I done jacked up some folks' kids out there at my church because there are no fathers around, and it's sad the ones that want to be around can't be around because the baby mamas don't want to let them. So this black woman versus black man thing is so out of control nowadays. That's why I was saying read that Willie Lynch, The Making of a Slave, that Willie Lynch. That's what I was talking about. How he separated the black woman from the black man. Yeah, that's an interesting story if you read about the making of Willie Lynch. And to this day, what is it? What did he say? I guarantee you 300 years that this method I teach you, this method is going to work. Black folks, we make it just keep on working because we can't get past our ignorance. So many people got to just stand on the corner and think it's about the thug mentality. I gotta be a thug. I gotta be a gangster. No, man, that life will get you destroyed. You need to be a father for your son. So many women out here still prostituting, selling their bodies, trying to sell dope, and they won't never move forward and wondering why the kids are growing up terrible. Black man versus black woman. When is it gonna stop? It ain't gonna never stop. It's too much hatred. We always talking about the white man, blaming the white man, but the real battle is between ourselves. You see more black people fighting and killing each other than somebody talking about the white man. The white man sitting up laughing and he chilling and going on with his life. He probably sitting up saying, look at them, they just steady killing themselves. I believe, honey, one more has got taken out. The world is going to get better because the blacks are steady killing the blacks. This is ridiculous. That's why I said this man got mad at me. I said, you're talking about Martin Luther King, this, Malcolm X, this. They died. When you look at it, it looked like they died for nothing. Because if Martin Luther King was living to this day, what would he say? We still killing each other over a pair of tennis shoes, jacking somebody over a set of rims. Man, because somebody done worked hard and got something, so you rather not work hard at all. You rather jack them for what they got. See, what are you going after of? Women, value yourself more. Men, value yourself more. You got sorry men and you got sorry women. I'm sorry, I got to tell the truth. You got some women that don't want nothing out of life but a child support check. And then you got some women that's on their grind. They are working hard and they not looking for no man to take care of them. They taking care of their own and they doing it well. Men don't even want to halfway work nowadays. And then you want to go out and get that type of man. Then you're crying when you get him. When somebody good came along, see, I always say the good men ain't in nowadays half the time. It's hard to find a good man, and these women be praying for a good man. Then when they get a good man, they don't know what the hell to do with it because they so used to being done wrong. and they can't open up their eyes and see that they have had a blessing. Same with a man and got blessed with a good woman and can't recognize it because they done got dogged out by another woman. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to pay for the last man's mistakes. You are not going to hold me accountable for what the last man has done to you. I'm sorry. And it's sad that you can't open up your eyes and see a good man, and you would rather settle with, well, this is what I've been doing. Well, quit crying and praying to God, because God know you ain't ready for it. Black man versus black woman. It's sad, y'all. I love my black folk. That's why I stand up and tell the truth. I see this all the time. I've been seeing this been going on for years, the black woman versus the black man. So many mamas and daddies fighting in front of their own kids, and these kids watching their mama cuss their daddy out, their daddy cussing their mama out, and it's just stupid. Can you grow up one time in your life for the kids? Can you let your kids grow up and can they see you get along? You got to have a relationship with the mama and the daddy. It has to be a relationship because the kids are already hurt that you are split up. I know some young men can't stand their daddy. But then I know some men that wish they had their daddy alone. Because when you go through your life without both of your parents, it ain't no joke. That's why there's so many unbalanced kids. A woman can only go so long with teaching a young boy how to become a man. I said that in the other video. Just like the little daughters need their mamas. A man can take their daughter all day long, but after a while, when it start coming through them stages in life, the mama need to be there. It's got to be balanced. And without this balance, it's going to be unbalanced. And it's this battle between the black woman and the black man. Everybody get mad when the black man go date the white woman. Because they always say what they say, the white woman going to take care of me. And the white woman is going, oh, sure enough, do what I need to be done to me in the bedroom. Sisters act so selfish all the time, but all sisters ain't like that. There are some sisters that'll take care of you if you take care of them. And I'm not just talking about sex. What you do in the bedroom, that's your business. But see, if you start lining up your life with the word of God, and here's the other problem, everybody want to keep shacking up, going up against God. When God ain't in it, it ain't going to work no way. So why you crying to him when he ain't the one put you in it? You can't keep living a sinful life and doing what you want to do and keep crying out to God and say, God, bless me in my life of sin. We got to get out of ignorance, black folks. The black man versus the black woman. I'm so sick of the men cussing the women out. I don't care who you are, what you have done. Ain't no need for me to call you a hoe. See, when we was growing up, we did all kind of stupid stuff. But my thing is, how are you still grown doing what you did as a child? And that's why I'm on here speaking the truth. Everybody that I went to school with, big shout out to the North Park community, man. Big shout out to W.T. White, everybody I went to school with, all my homies and friends on Facebook. Because we knew what we was doing back then, but we grown now. Ain't no need for me to keep acting stupid in what I was doing when I was a child. You neither. You got children, you need to grow up. Grow the hell up and stop acting so foolish. Black man versus black woman. When is it gonna stop? I'm in love with him. I need him for my. I need him in my life. That's my baby daddy. That's my baby daddy. That's all he is your baby daddy. Can you ever look at him more than your baby daddy? And baby daddies, can you step up and be that man that you need to be? There are some baby daddies that's stepping up to the plate. Matter of fact, I go somebody that ain't even your child's father stepping up to the plate, and you don't even want that. Oh, I know so many women that are killed to have a man that's all about God. But it seems like the men about God ain't in no more. If you a thug, you in. And nothing against everybody thug, and that's your business. But it seems like the thugs are in and the men of God is out. Yeah, because when a good man comes along, you've been living this thug life. That's why I say be careful what you go after. You've been living this thug life, and all of a sudden here come a good man, and you can't change from your thug life. Or here come a good woman, but you can't change from your thug life because you've been doing things for so long. And let me say this again, just because you do something for so long, don't make it right. Can you stand up and change your life for God? Black man versus black woman, it ain't gonna never stop. The poor kids stuck in the middle. Kids saying, I miss my daddy, can't see him. And then the other side of this story is half of the fathers is locked up in prison. You can't do nothing while you're in prison for your son. You cannot pay back years of missing out of your child's life. So why not start living your life right? At least live for your child. You done had all this time to be ignorant. Think about your children. What if you get locked up tomorrow and get caught selling that dope? What if you get shot on that block tomorrow? What if you get killed from gangbanging? Can't make it right. It's over with. So can we stop living in ignorance? I call this the spirit of ignorance, like my boy David in Daytona said. Daytona Beach, shout out to you, David. We living in a spirit of ignorance. I like that. Because we can't get past ignorance as black folks, and we keep blaming the white man. I don't knock no brother that go out and date a white woman, because I done been with some women that ain't caused me nothing but pure hell. But do they make me dislike my sisters? No, I love them even more. Because truth be told, ain't none of us perfect. That's the thing. People don't want to change. You can make it with a black woman, black men. But the thing is, don't nobody want to change on both sides. I want to keep being ghetto. I want to keep being ignorant. I want to do this. I want to do that. Now, you've been doing that all this time. Change your life. Because only what you do for Christ will last. Only what you do for Christ will last. Seek ye first the kingdom, and all this righteousness and all these other things will be added. But it's sad. People they seeking the thug life. They seeking the gangbangers. They seeking the prostituting life. It ain't nothing good gonna come out of it. You might get killed in the process. So the black man versus the black woman, when will it end? Can you look past your spirit of ignorance and get along with each other? Because there's some strong black women out there. I love my black women to death, man. I do. They make me mad. I get angry. I get frustrated, but I love them to death. And I wouldn't want to have it no other way. And I'm not a racist, but I love my black women. That's all I have ever dated. I've never dated nothing outside of the black race, and I probably never will. And I don't knock the brothers that go get a white woman, a Hispanic woman. What you like is what you like. Hey, I never once saw in the Bible where it says, thou shalt not date a white woman as a black man. Who you love is who you love. Because God looks at no color. He don't. He see all of us the same. So who you love is who you love. So sister, stop down on the black brother when he was there for you at first and you couldn't look past your ignorance. Now you got a white woman that's less drama. Oh, okay, honey. That's how they do. They get in the bedroom, whatever you say, honey. You ain't got to tell them about giving you no head. They already on the job. Sisters always complain about their hair. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. Tend to your needs. Men take care of your women. Women take care of your men. Because what you won't do, somebody else will. Then Joe, they're going to be creeping in the back door, and the happy home will be broke up. It's a lot of broke up homes right now. A lot of broken up homes. Because don't nobody want to change for each other. This is the main thing. You got to change on both sides. You can't be that woman just saying this is the way it's going to be, and I've been doing it like this, and this is how it is, and can't be concerned about his feelings. And he need to do the same thing. You got to change for your woman. I'm so sick of people being selfish in this spirit of ignorance. You being selfish and stuck on stupid, and you're going to forever be by yourself, and you're going to be miserable, you're going to keep complaining, and you're going to keep down on the black men. Black men, same thing. You're going to keep doing the same thing with the women. Oh, man, that's a hoe right there. You are too. Look how many women you done slept with. Stop calling each other hoes and bitches and start straightening up your life. And God bless.